Hey guys, Horror Bengals fan back here once again. So I do something a little bit later at night, and while I'm waiting on some laundry right now, just to do, and before I went to bed, just to do something to kill time. But went to a little store over a little small town store called Granny B's, which I haven't been there in years. Their physical media selection, they have DVDs, Blu-rays, VHS tapes, some video games. They got all kinds of video games there, some CDs and all that. And sometimes their DVD selection, Blu-rays, is usually pretty good. Sometimes they're okay, but for the most part, they have some good finds that you can't find on streaming or anything like that. And that's the perk of physical media. And I picked up about 6 horror DVDs that I look forward to watching in the near future, a month or two. They were $4 a piece, but they have a deal. Unlike, unfortunately, Disc Replay, which I've been spoiled by, which they have the buy 3 get 6 free, or buy 3 get 3 free, and all that shit. But anyway, enough of my talking. This was 6 DVDs for the price of $20. Horror DVDs. Most of these you can't find streaming. Some of these you can, but they ain't got features. They ain't got anything cool to look at, and they may try to bite you in the ass in the end. But enough of those rants. Just fuck. Outside of a few streaming services, fuck streaming. But I'm not gonna get in that detail. Almost a 2-minute mark. Anyway, the first film I got. Another thing about this movie, I had a copy of this movie on DVD a while back, but it was just beat up and had scratches on it. Case was beat up, and that is the movie May. And I've seen this movie. It's a very good movie. Very good independent horror film no one talks about. She does a very good performance in the film. I think she plays a creepy, awkward person very well. And also, Lionsgate, when the hell are we going to get this fucking movie on Blu-ray? It is a fucking crime. I mean, come on. You give fucking Rob Zombie films, which nothing against Rob Zombie, a fucking 4K, a Blu-ray special edition trilogy 3-pack, and fucking Rob Zombie's Halloween getting a goddamn Blu-ray steelbook, and this movie doesn't even get shit except a bare bones DVD with just like 1 or 2 commentaries, and that's it. I mean, come on. That's a goddamn crime. But if y'all ain't seen May, check it out. Very underrated horror film. Now, the next one here, I got this for the pervert in me from when I was a teenager, because this woman, I'm telling you, she looked pretty hot in her Playboy days, and I've seen some of her OnlyFans pictures. She still looks pretty good to this day, and that is Carmen Electra in the film American Vampire. And hopefully she shows some nice tits and ass in this film. I don't know, but somehow Adam West is in this movie. And the thing that kind of entertained me about it was there's a Blockbuster sticker on here that says youth restricted warning, must be 17 years or older to get it. So I'm guessing they knew a lot of horny teenagers wanted to go see it for some Carmen Electra goodness. So look forward to checking this one out. May watch it very soon just for some fun. It might be a little silly fun film. I can deal with some fun with it. I mean, it may not be that great, but I mean, hell, you got Carmen Electra and fucking Adam West in a movie together. I mean, what else can you beat on that? I mean, it may be just a silly fun movie, but we'll find out. Now, this one here is from Scheme Factory, before they became Scheme Factory. I've seen the original, I've seen the remake, but I've never seen the original, and I've been curious checking it out, and I'm probably going to have a lot of fun with it, and that is Piranha. Now, I've seen The Howling, I've seen Gremlins, but I've never seen the original Piranha from Joe Dante and Roger Corman. This has a boat ton of features. It has all kinds of good stuff on here: commentary, making of, behind the scenes footage. What I'm interested in checking out, may check this one out before the summer ends. May have this in the Jaws double feature. Maybe that might be a fun one. Maybe watch on a weekend or something like that when I come home from work and I want to watch a movie. Just have something fun to watch. And just after I get off work, because I've been wanting to do that again. And next one here, just like May, I own this upcoming film on DVD, but the disc was falling out when I ordered it, and the case was beat up, and the disc looked like shit. And this guy is one of my favorite horror movie directors. I love John Carpenter. And I've never seen this film thoroughly. I think I saw it maybe like the opening of it on TV, on Encore, but I never sat down and watched it. And yes, I know DVD Blu-ray collectors, you can get it from Scream Factory for $25. Yeah. But it's $4 for this. So, and that is In the Mouth of Madness. It doesn't have much features, but I'm curious checking this film out. It's in good condition, and for a snap case, not bad. I didn't really mind the snapper cases. I mean, the only thing with the snapper cases was they fucked up on room a lot, and that was the big thing. But I didn't think they were that bad. So, curious checking it out. This one here, just like American Vampire, and speaking of vampires, the pervert in me wanted to get it, and we all know how Alyssa Milano was in the mid to late 90s, and she was one hot piece of ass. Whew. She was hot. Still looks kind of hot today, but she kind of, you can tell she's aged a little bit, but she still looks pretty hot today. But she had a few films in the 90s where she liked to show her tatas, if you know what I'm saying. And that is Embrace the Vampire. Blind Buy, other than there's boobs in this movie and whatever else, I don't know. Something, Eternal Possession or whatever, but at this point, this has me sold on Alyssa Milano shows her boobs. This may be a entertaining little movie. Don't know much about it. Know about it. I know this DVD's harder to find nowadays, so why the hell not? And the last film, one that I just came across. Now, I've seen the original Prom Night, and it's not that great of a movie. I'm not going to say it's the worst horror film I've ever seen, but that movie is slow. But once when the kills come, it gets... But it's the weakest Jamie Lee Curtis horror film I think I've seen. But the sequel, on the other hand, I have never seen, but I've heard it's a very good sequel. As Hello, Mary Lou, Prom Night 2. I believe this MGM DVD is actually out of print. It says it came out in 2008, so this was to promote the '08 remake, I guess. And been really curious checking this film out for years, but I've never seen it. I've heard tons of good things from horror fans and stuff like that, but I've never seen it. It looks like some good old 80s horror movie goodness. And so yeah, I picked up about 6 movies for about $20, and not bad finds at the end of the day. And Horror Bengals fans signing off. Y'all have a good night.